Okay, here we are at Petunia, and if you go down this road and take a left down maybe about quarter, half a mile, you're just right on the main drag in Joshua Tree with all the cool, shops, restaurants, etc. And you just kind of come up and you're up sort of back here at the mountains, but very close to, what's important. Especially if you're going to use it as a vacation rental sometimes, or mainly, that's ideal. And if you're not, still a nice quiet neighborhood where you are close to those things. So neighbors look pretty good. This is an empty lot that's just filled with lovely Joshua trees and cactus, yucca, and then pretty quiet. This house is being worked on, so that's going to boost your comps here. That looks pretty good. And the rest just looks like quiet neighbors, really. Okay. Let's kind of head around here and see. In the back, I saw a neighbor that doesn't look awesome, but they don't look like trouble. It's just not nice to look at. So maybe recommend planting some kind of a bush or something, and then they go away. Then the lot on the other side is just more Joshua trees. 2 empty lots on either side. It's just couldn't be really more ideal. It's pretty good. You don't see that a lot. So anyway, here's your garage. You got a 2-car garage. We'll see from inside, but you got this nice front space too that can kind of be sort of walled in, and something could be put here. A little seating area, or, something a little bit more useful in that area. Okay, so wow, right there in this bush is a beehive. That's gonna have to be addressed. I got my daughter here with me, and we're a little scared coming in. So anyway, I'm gonna close the door so they can't come in. Get out of here, bastards. Okay, sorry. Okay, so now we're in the front room, the main space, and it is really charming. It's just so clean, really. So you kind of come in here, you've got your television area, really cute fireplace. I'm pretty sure my grandmother had that clock. I mean, that's not part of the house, but pretty cool. And then your picture window here looks out at some mountains and Joshua trees. Kind of a pretty zen space here. Okay, I think this is just a little storage coat closet. Yeah. Okay. And then your entrance has a little tile, and it's a really clean carpet. I'm not a huge fan of carpet, but this looks pretty new and pretty clean. And then right off this room turns to tile. You've got your kitchen, little dining nook here. And a pretty good sized kitchen. If this was in Palm Springs, I would say, well, it's a little dated, so you maybe want to update it to more, fun, retro, mid-century kind of look. But if for Joshua Tree, it kind of fits right in, actually. I don't think you'd really need to do anything here. And then off of the kitchen is kind of a day bed sunroom. And your view out of this is just, like I said, it's just Joshua trees and an empty lot on either side. So it's really quiet. I mean, I have the doors open, and you just really, well, except for that smoke detector, but you really just kind of hear the birds. I mean, there's not really much noise at all. So this room kind of heads out to the back. You've got what looks like a pretty brand new panel. So far your systems look pretty good. Sometimes up here, these homes, they have what we like to refer to as deferred maintenance, but honestly, all these eaves look really good. I think this would inspect pretty well. I'm really pleasantly surprised here. You've got a really good sized yard, and there's like rose bushes and a couple of different things that really could be cleaned up, and this yard could be made, add a little fire pit here maybe. Looks like you have a gas line already right here. Is that a gas line? Maybe. No, maybe that's water to keep that tree. Well, at any rate, you've got room to do that. So now I'm going to try to be quiet. I don't want to cause trouble ahead of time, but This neighbor, they're working on their house and they've got tires and stuff in there, but just planting some kind of a bush, a bougainvillea, or, you know, some kind of a desert scape bush along that wall, and they just go away, and it's very quiet. But behind them, there's more Joshua trees and mountains. Really a cute space, my goodness. Okay, so you can see you've got your, maybe a swamp cooler. Yeah, that's a swamp cooler up on the roof, which is pretty good in the summer. We tend to use those a lot out here. So, wow, you've got solar. Wow, I like that. Outstanding. You've got solar, which means if you have a Tesla or you ever plan on having a Tesla, you can add that charger pretty easily and be fully green. There's just a little pathway, walkway. But like, it's an empty lot with Joshua trees in it. It's really cute. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop this video and I'm gonna start another one because when they get too long, they're really hard to send and it takes forever.